everyone, welcome back to Dezola Designs. Today we're going to be working on a face scrubby. I'm sure you can also use these as coasters. I bought a book last week called Colorful Crochet 35 Designs to Bring the Benefits of Color into Your Life. It's all about color therapy. The book is by Emma Leith, Leith, and I swear to you, I want to and probably will crochet this entire book. She has some incredible patterns. It's like when you walk into a room that's extremely colorful, like a lot of Mexican decors like that. I love it. It just makes you super happy and relaxed. So that is what we are going to do today. But the pattern calls for 4 different colors. So I suggest you use 4 vibrant colors. Today I'm using blue, white, orange, I can't even remember colors right now, and red. This is all from one of my favorite cottons, Lily Sugar and Cream. A lot of these are just scraps that I have around that I saved. So I will also be using, so you need 4 colors. I'm using cotton. I love working with cotton, especially with scrubbies and bathroom products and stuff like that. The Sugar and Cream yarn also calls for a 5mm hook, so that is what I am using today. Use whatever hook the manufacturer, I cannot speak, recommends. Okay, Sugar and Cream is always 5mm, so that's what I'm using today. You will also need a pair of scissors, and you will also need a yarn needle. I have mine right here, so go ahead and grab all of your ingredients and let's get started. Okay everyone, so take your first color. The first color is going to be the middle. So whatever color you would like for the middle of your scrubby, I'm using blue. Okay, so first we're going to start by making a magic circle. Don't freak out. I have a really easy way for you to do this, okay? So you take your strand, here's the end of yarn, you take your strand, put it between your thumb and first finger. You're going to go over your first 2 fingers. You go over, under, back over, and you put the yarn in between your ring finger and your pinky finger. So you have an X, okay? Again, we're making a magic circle. You insert your hook into right here. I call it the northwest quadrant of the X, okay? Turn your hook under, grab the piece of yarn, pull up and twist. That is your yarn, your loop on your yarn hook. Pull out your fingers ever so gently and immediately chain 1, and here's your magic circle. See? Go back and practice as many times as you need to. I know it's a little bit tricky, but with practice you will get better, okay? So I'm going to pull this strand, make it a little bit smaller, and now we are going to begin round 1, okay? So round 1, we already chained 1, and we're going to start with a puff stitch. And we are going to make 6 of these inside the ring. So whenever you work first with a magic circle, you want to crochet inside the ring, and that means going over these 2 strands of yarn right here, okay? Does that make sense? I hope so. I will go slow for you guys, okay? So we're going to yarn over, insert the hook into the circle, yarn over, pull up a loop. So you have 3 loops on there, okay? Don't pull through any right now. Yarn over, insert your hook inside the loop, yarn over again, pull up another loop. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have 7 loops on the hook. So we need to do this one more time. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. So now you should have 7 loops on your hook. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So now you yarn over and you pull through all 7 loops. That is your puff stitch. Wow. And then what does it say? Chain. I'm sure you have to chain 1 here. Yes. So that is your first puff stitch. Okay, we're going to do 6 of these. 6. Ready? Here's the next one. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Remember, you have to have 7. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. When you're inserting your hook into the middle, please, please make sure that you are going up and over the 2 stitches. So the 2 strands of yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, yarn over, pull through every ring, loop on your hook, and chain 1. Okay, it does look kind of messy right now, I'm not gonna lie, but everything will come together, I promise, and look so beautiful. Okay, we're going to do one more together. Okay, again, inside this hook right here, inside the loop right here. Ready? Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. We have 5. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Should have 7, yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook. Sometimes it gets stuck. There we go. Okay, so here's your 3 puff stitches. We're not done by any means yet, but you can see they're kind of looking like something. Maybe they will. So go ahead and do 3 more. You should have a total of 6 puff stitches, and I will meet you when you are done. Excuse me, everyone. Okay. Well, my voice. So as you can see, I made 6 puff stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now here is where the magic comes, and this is where you know if you've done everything right. You just want to pull, this is the strand of yarn. You want to pull it together. And you pull and you pull and you pull until it's very, very tight. And sometimes that requires a little bit of force, but you see that? It all comes together. So now what you want to do is, here is the first, here's the chain 1. Here is the first stitch right here. You just want to slip stitch into that one, and there is our first round. Super, super cute. Now all you have to do is fasten this off. We are done with that. So then what you do is you are going to grab your yarn needle. You don't have to do this. You could use, just add a new color. But I really, as I've been crocheting, I really like to do it this way because I believe it looks a lot cleaner. Your work looks a lot cleaner. So what I do, this is the back, this is the front. I complete the loop. You see there's only one strand right here. So I go back around, just complete the stitch right there. and then go back through like that. And if that doesn't stay up, that's fine, because we're going to work through it. Okay, so then when you are fastening off your color, you always want to go through the back, and you want to go back and forth through all of these loops. I don't know what is going on with my voice today. 3 times. 3 is the magic number because your yarn will not come out ever, ever, ever. And I've made so many scrunchies, and I still have scrunchies from years ago. They are completely faded, but they are still intact because this is how I do it. Just like that. And then you cut your yarn. So this is the first time I'm going to show you how to fasten off your yarn in this project, okay? And then this one, you just pull and pull till it's tight. This is the magic circle one, remember? So then you do the same thing. You just go one way, like this. I'm really self-conscious of my nails right now because I did them by myself and I know they need one more coat. And I know no one's noticing that, but I am noticing it, so just FYI. This first one I always like to go through several. So you go one way, go the other way, and then you go back. So it never comes out. And trust me, they do not come out. The first one I like to go through a little bit more, just so it stays in. Sometimes if you do it too short, the end starts coming out. And it's my neighbor's dog barking. You guys can hear that, I don't know. Okay, here we go. I'm rambling. There we go. So voila. Now we are going to, look at how cute that is. Now we're going to start round 2. So you want to grab your next color. Go ahead and do that, and we will start round 2. Okay, everyone, so grab your second color. I am using white. So it says, join second color in any chain 1 space. Okay, so this is your puff stitch. This is the stitch on top of the puff stitch. Okay, right next to it is a chain 1 space. So here's the stitch on top of your puff stitch, and here's the chain 1 space. So we're going to be starting, so here's the puff stitch on top, the chain on top, stitch on top. Here is the chain 1 space. We're going to be starting in the chain 1 space. So insert your hook, put your yarn over on the hook, pull through, and then grab the correct strand. We're going to chain 1, okay? So you see we're in that first space right there. And then the first chain 1 counts as a first single crochet, okay? And then we're going to do another single crochet in the same space. And if you can, start tucking the loose strand behind your work. So we're going to go like that, okay? So the next stitch will be the stitch on top of the puff stitch. and that one will be 1 single crochet. Okay, so then the next stitch is the chain 1 space. That will be 2 single crochets in the same space. So that's 1 and 2. The next stitch is the stitch on top of the puff stitch. So that will be 1 single crochet. And the next stitch on the next stitch is a single crochet. So that will be 2 single crochets in the same space. Okay, so it's 1 single crochet in 1 stitch and 2 single crochets in the next stitch. At the end, you should have a total of 18 stitches. So go ahead and do that, repeat that pattern, and I will meet you when you are done. Okay everyone, so I'm almost done with this row. I'm just going to slip stitch into the first single crochet here. And again, please make sure that you have 18 stitches around. I've already counted mine, so I know that I have 18 stitches. And then go ahead and fasten your color off, tuck in all your ends, and then you want to grab your third color, and I will meet you when for the next step. Okay everyone, so go ahead and grab your third color, and after this, you guys, we only have 2 more rows. So we have row 3, which is the row we're going to start on, and row 4, and we're done. So it's a super simple project, quick and easy, okay? So insert your hook into any stitch. You're going to yarn over, pull through, and then you're going to chain 1, okay? And this row, you're going to get a lot of practice with those puff stitches, okay? So in the next stitch right here, we're going to do a puff stitch. So that's yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. That's 5. And I know you guys, I know what you're saying. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. That you should have 7 loops on your hook. What I am doing here is I'm really pulling up on my hook and making a space so that when I yarn over and pull through, it comes through easily. I know I make it look too easy, but you guys practice, 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 okay? Then you're going to chain 1, and then we're just going to repeat that. So you're going to be doing 1 puff stitch in each stitch all the way around. And I know some guys are sorry you're saying, just practice, practice, practice. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. It is tight, mine is super tight, okay? I pull and pull on it, and then I yarn over and pull through all 7, chain 1. Okay, so go ahead and do that for each stitch all the way around. You should have a total of 18 puff stitches, and I will meet you back when you are done. Okay everyone, look at how cute this is. So you should have 18 little puffs here, and when you have that, all you want to do is slip stitch on top of the first puff right there. Okay, so now you want to again tie everything off, tuck everything in, and then grab your final color, and I will meet you when you have all of that done. Okay, everyone, so your gorgeous scrubby or coaster, actually you can totally use this as a coaster, should look something like this. I have everything fastened off, and now we are going to start with the last row. I told you this would be quick and easy. So we're going to start again in any chain one space, and I'm going to start here. So again, here's the chain one space, and here is the stitch on top of the puff stitch. Okay, so we're only going to be working in these chain one spaces in between the puff stitch right here. So go ahead and insert your hook into any chain one space, yarn on the hook, pull through, and then you want to chain one like so. Oops, and that one is way too big. There we go. Okay, and then you want to put a second single crochet right in the same space right here, like so. So you have your chain one plus you have your single crochet. You want to skip the stitch over the puff stitch, okay? And then you want to continue working in the chain one space, and you put 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. Okay? And then again, you want to skip the stitch over the puff stitch, and then 2 single crochets in the chain one space. Look at how cute that is. Go ahead and continue that pattern all the way around, and I will meet you when you are done. Look at how cute that is. Okay, everyone, yours should look something like this. My yarn got pulled a little bit right here, but that's all right. So all you want to do is slip stitch into the first single crochet, and guess what? We are done. Look at how cute that is. These actually make really great gifts, and this is something that you can crank out like several in a day. People love these. You could say, oh, look, I made you some coasters. Oh, look, I made you some face scrubbies. Oh, look, I made you a combination of both. You can definitely make bigger ones for hot pads. Just add extra rows. But this is so, so cute. Those would even make a cute little ornament, actually. Anyway, the possibilities are endless. I hope you guys really like this tutorial. All you want to do is fasten off and tuck in all your loose ends again, but you are completely done. If you guys like this tutorial, if you like my channel, please consider subscribing to it. I have a ton of free giveaways all the time. I have lots of fun tutorials and lots of fun live. I'm going to start doing crochet alongs and things like that. So thank you so much, everyone who watched this video. I hope you really, really liked it. Let me know down below in the comment section what tutorials you would like me to make next, because I do listen to you guys. So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is having a super fun day, and we will see each other in the next video. Bye.